Lovely. So lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolled outward. Find a comfortable position for your leg, hips, and lumbar spine. Round found. Roll the arms outward. Palm of the hand facing the sky. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. And push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your cervical spine. Move also really gently the chin toward the base of the throat, just a tiny bit. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention to your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one move first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. A long and deep breath. Breathe deeper and deeper. And become aware of the muscles of your ribcage activating toward the end of the inhalation. Keep on breathing deeper and deeper, but always listening to the messages of the body. Feel the ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation. And then moving closer to each other with every exhalation. Observe the movement of your ribs. Now bring your attention to your belly and observe how naturally your belly moves. Observe that often the muscles of your abdominal area are slightly contracted, active. And this activation of your abdominal muscles will not allow your belly to move freely. And if your belly doesn't move freely, the lungs won't fill up completely. Let's try and release the activation of the muscles of your abdominal area. Allowing the belly to move, the diaphragm to move more than usual. Even if it feels weird, allow the movement of your belly as much as you can. From your next breath, start a breath, a breathing cycle in your belly. So allow the belly to move. And then move up to the chest, allowing your ribs to move away from each other to expand laterally. Still keeping the belly expanded. Exhale freely. And then again, inhale first in the belly and keeping the belly expanded. Expand also the chest. Even if it feels weird, even if it feels hard, even if it feels like you're not really expanding your lungs, keep this technique. First, move your belly, allow your belly to move, expand your belly, and then, keeping the belly expanded, move up to the chest, expanding the chest too. From your next breath, still keeping the same technique. Hold your breath. At the end of the inhalation, So inhale, belly, chest, hold your breath. And observe the feelings, observe where most of the tensions are. Become conscious of your own body, of your own breath, at your own peace, with belly, chest. Hold your breath. Observe. And release. While holding your breath, try and relax the areas that are not needed. And observe how the tensions may change as soon as you release a different part of your body. Become more and more conscious of your own body and of your own breath. Now, keeping almost the same technique, we start exactly in the same way. So we breathe into our belly first, then we move to the chest, still keeping the belly expanded. We hold your breath, but when you hold your breath, start pushing your belly out. So activate the abdominal muscles to push the belly out. Observe the feelings, observe the tensions, and then bring the belly in, like you want to move the navel toward the spine, and then release. So it will be something like this. Bend the chest, hold your breath, push the belly out, and in. And then release. Observe the muscles of your belly and of your rib cage activating and releasing in order to first push the belly out and then push belly in while holding your breath. We're gonna do it 3 times. So inhale, belly, chest. Hold, push the belly out. Push the belly in. And release. When you push the belly out, it's almost simple. It's quite simple. When you bring the belly in, it can be a little bit more tricky. The idea is to activate the muscles of your ribcage, expanding the ribcage, creating space on your ribcage in order to fill up your lungs on the chest. And this movement will allow your belly to move down, your navel to move down. 2 more times. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold. Push the belly out. Push the belly in. And release. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold. Push the belly out. Push the belly in. And release. Go back to a normal breath. Uncontrolled. Let it flow freely. Soft. No control whatsoever. Last moment. Now we're gonna take control of our exhalation. So, inhale. Exhale as deep as you can. You can also exhale from the mouth if it's easier for you. And hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your belly. And inhale again. Exhale fully. You can use the muscles of your body to push the air out. The more you push the air out, the easier it will be the following exercise. Hold your breath and relax the belly. Inhale. Exhale fully. Hold your breath. Relax the belly. And go back to a normal breath. Now bend your knees. Put your feet not too far from your buttocks. Do exactly the same breathing technique. So inhale. Exhale fully. With your legs in this position, you can also gently push with your feet against the ground to tilt your hip backward. And therefore, pushing the air out a little bit more. Hold your breath. Relax your belly. Relax the movement of your legs. Inhale. Just keep on doing these exercises and become aware that if you empty your lungs enough, when you hold your breath and you relax both the movement of the hips and your belly, you will feel the diaphragm moving up into the chest passively. Just become aware of this movement. We're going to do it one more time. So inhale. Exhale as deep as you can. You can also use abdominal muscles and legs. Hold your breath. Relax the belly. Relax the movement of your legs. And observe the passive movement of your diaphragm. Go back to a normal breath. Now we're going to take action. I want you to bring the diaphragm up at the end of the technique that we just did. To do so, imagine that you want to inhale, but without allowing any air into your lungs. So close your glottis, close your throat, and imagine that you want to inhale. This creating a sort of vacuum in your lungs that will bring the diaphragm up even more into your ribcage. That the more your lungs are empty, the better will be. So inhale, exhale fully, using all the muscles of your body, especially the belly and your legs, to empty your lungs. Hold your breath, relax the belly and the movement of the legs, and then take action and bring the diaphragm up. Gonna do it 2 more times. Go to your maximum. You're safe. So inhale. Exhale as much as you can. You can also exhale from the mouth if you want to. Use your belly and your legs to push the air out even more. Hold your breath. Relax belly and legs. Take action and bring the diaphragm up. And release. Go to a normal breath. Observe your breath becoming light and silent. Now still keeping the legs in this position, so feet quite close to the buttocks. Bring your arms in cactus pose. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips just a little bit. No need to lift it a lot. Stay there. And relax. Inhale. Exhale completely. Hold your breath. Bring the diaphragm up. Push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. And release. You may feel some interesting feelings around the diaphragm, and it's 100% normal. We're gonna do it one more time. So inhale. Exhale as deep as you can. Push the air out. Hold your breath. Relax the belly. Bring the diaphragm up. And then push with the feet against the ground. And lift your hips. Go back down. And go back to normal breath. Roll to the right. Push with your left hand and sit up. Sit in a cross-legged position. Put your hands right in front of your knees. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward, round your spine, move the chin toward the base of the throat. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine, push the chest forward and up. Move the shoulders back and down. Look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And one more time, exhale, look down. Inhale, move up. Create circles with your hips and upper spine, both on one side and on the other side. The left-handed side of your right knee. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Twist your torso just a tiny bit to the right. Lift the right arm up. Now, pushing the knee down. Move the right hand to the left. Stretching the left side of your torso. Look up, 3 breaths. And come back to center. The idea is to really hang on to the knee push down, and keep you in the position. The leg is really active. Because if the knee doesn't push you down, the hand, you're gonna just fall to the other side. So, right hand under the left knee. Twist your torso gently to the left. Lift your left arm up. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push the the left knee down. Move the left hand to the right. Stretch the left side of your torso. 3 breaths. And back to center. Hands over the knees and create circles with the hips on this side. Put on one side and on the other side. Okay, now widen your legs to the side. Find a kind of comfortable position, so don't go to your maximum, but you need to feel your body working just a little bit. So find this compromise. Flex your feet and check to have your feet vertical. Naturally, for most of us, the legs will roll outward or inward just a tiny bit, so the feet won't be completely vertical. Focus on this particular feature. So keep your feet vertical as much as you can. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward and push your thighs down. So activate your thighs to keep your legs down. You can keep your hands on the floor or over the legs, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep your legs active. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Good. Better. And then create circles with your spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Lift your arms up, quite wide, in there. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, move the thumbs back. We're reaching a little bit higher, just a little bit. 3 breaths. And lower your arms. Now, I want you to do exactly the same movement, really focusing on the muscles around your shoulder blades. The idea is to push the area in between the shoulder blades forward. I want you to feel this kind of opening on your back, on the higher part of your spine. So, right down, active, lift the sternum, Shoulder blades down, lift your arms up. There. Start pushing your thumbs back. Push the area in between the shoulder blades forward. Try and feel this kind of arch in the upper part of the spine. This activation. And relax. Create circles with your hips and upper spine, both on one side and on the other side. Now, imagine that you're still pushing the area in between the shoulder blades forward. So recreate this opening on the spine. Observe how just thinking about it will help you keep your spine a little bit straighter. Keeping the spine straight, tilt your hip forward, push your thighs down, push your heels away, and the toes toward you. You can keep your hands either over the legs or to the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Stay there. And come back up. Now, put your hands over the knees. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, around your spine and look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. One more time, exhale, around your spine and look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Straighten your arms to the side. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. Push the area in between the shoulder blades forward. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Keeping the spine in this position, tilt your hip forward. And go a little bit lower. Smiling, obviously. This is not the end of the word. And come back up. Okay. Create circles with the old spine, both on one side and on the other side. If you worked hard, you may feel that the muscles between the around the shoulder blades are still active. It's just there. Now they know that they can work, so it's just active. And it's okay. It's good. So keep on rolling. Okay. Now, up with your hands towards your feet. It's just the direction. But go to your maximum. You can round your spine. Once that you reach your maximum, stay there. Close your eyes. Keep your thighs down. Activate your legs. Keep your thighs down. Push your thighs down. Stay there. And come back up. Put your left hand down on the ground. Not too far from your pelvis, but not too far away either. It depends on the opening that you have in your legs. I would say that you can put your hand at the same level of your knees or calf muscles. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Move the left shoulder to the right. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your right arm up and move the thumb to the left. Look back, 3 breaths. Look at your hand. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And back to center. Change side, so right hand down on the ground, move the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right, lift your left arm and move it to the right. Look at your hand, 3 breaths. And back to center. It was a little bit too easy, isn't it? So now, put your left hand outside of your right knee. So, shoulder blades down and twist. Lift your right arm and move it to the left. 3 breaths. And come back to center. Change sides, so right hand outside of the left knee, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and start twisting. Lift your left arm up and move it to the right. You can also bend your right arm in order to help you twist a little bit deeper. Last moments. Yes, beautiful. And come back to center. Create circles with your hips on the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine and go all the way down. Use the gravity to move down. Tilt your hip forward. Keep your thighs active. The more the legs are active, the more your hips will be able to tilt forward. The more the hips will be able to tilt forward, the more your spine will go down. So keep your legs straight and active. And really slowly come back up. Now, at the beginning, I told you to keep your legs wide, but in a kind of comfortable position. We're moving to the not comfortable position. So widen your legs a little bit more. Push your heels forward, toes towards you. Keep your legs first and keep your feet vertical as much as you can. Lift the sternum, shoulders down, thighs down. Tilt your hip forward. Hands down on the ground. Round your spine and go all the way down. Keep your legs active. Keep the focus on your legs. Legs are active. The upper part of the body is relaxed. Even if it seems impossible to relax a part of your body in this position, it will work. It will come one day, maybe not today. And really slowly come back up. Roll the legs outward. So I want you to push your toes back. Can I feel that activation on your hips, on your hip joint? Lift the sternum, shoulders down. Now, roll your legs inward. Same thing, you're gonna feel an activation on your hip joints. And back to the feet vertical. Now, straighten your arms. And keeping the arms parallel to the ground, move your arms to the left, back, to the right, back, left, back, right, left, back, right, back. Tilt your hip forward and go down. Keep your arms parallel to the ground. Yes. And come back up. Relax your arms. And just like we did before, roll the legs outward. So keep your feet not vertical, but pushing back. Feel the activation on your hips. Now roll the legs inward. So the feet are pushing forward. Feel the activation on your hips. And back to center. Now, move your feet in Baddha Konasana. So keep your feet together. I love the face that you did, Edit. Oh my God. So Baddha Konasana. Feet not too close to your pelvis. Put your hands behind your buttocks. Palm of the hand down on the ground, fingers pointing back. And now, move your knees up and down. It's not supposed to be really super uncomfortable now. We kind of worked on the hips, but it's okay. Now, still moving your knees up and down. Bring the feet a little bit closer to the pubis, not too close, just a tiny bit closer. Okay, and now move down on your elbows. Keep on moving your knees. Okay, now, if you don't feel any tension on your lumbar spine, move your feet even closer to the pubis, but it doesn't have to be uncomfortable. And go all the way down to the ground with your back. If you feel that it's not comfortable anymore on your hips or lumbar spine, go back on your elbows. Otherwise, just keep on moving your knees. Okay, good. Now bring the knees together. Lift your legs up. Put the legs together. And now, keeping your legs together, activate your abdominal muscles like you want to lift your sacrum. And now release the abdominal area and observe how the weight will shift toward the hip bones. Activate your abdominal muscles and observe how the weight will move forward the lumbar spine. Release the abdominal muscles and observe how the hips will tilt forward, creating sort of space between the lumbar spine and the ground. One more time, activate your abdominal muscles. Release the abdominal muscles. Now, start widening your legs. If you want to, you can use your arms to keep the legs in place. Otherwise, they will have the tendency to move forward, so it will be super hard to keep the legs in shape. Stay there. And now, since it's a little bit too easy, tilt your hip forward and back, forward and back. Activate your abdominal muscles like we just did. So the weight will shift from the hip bones more toward the lumbar spine and back. Good. Now, bring the two legs together. If you need to, you can also use the arms to help you. No problem. Bend your knees. Bring the feet down on the ground, quite close to the buttocks. Lift your arms up, vertical, and parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your hips, squeeze your bum, and stay there. And roll on your right side. Push with the left hand and enter Dandasana. So straight legs. Lift the sternum, shoulders down. Lift your arms up. Push the thumbs back. Try and recreate the activation of the muscles between the shoulder blades. Push this area forward and the shoulders back. 3 breaths. Keep the shoulders down. And relax. Now tilt your head forward. Millimeter per millimeter. Allow your spine to relax. You will feel the stretch on the back of the legs. That's the idea. Keep your feet flexed. Close your eyes. And just surrender. Even if you don't really feel like going forward, it's not a problem. I want you to feel your body. Feel exactly which part of your body is stretching at the moment. Don't push too hard. Keep your breath soft. Shoulders completely relaxed. Arms completely relaxed. Neck completely relaxed. The legs are working, but the upper part of your body is not. That's hands. And come back up. At your right knee. Grab your right ankle and move it to the outer side of your right buttock. If you feel tension on your knee, on your right knee, you can sit on a bolster, on a block, and something just higher to relieve the pressure on your ligaments. Okay, now leave the sternum, shoulders down, tilt it forward. Keep the spine right above the left leg. Round your spine and go all the way down. Stay there. And clench your jaw. and come back up. Change sides, so straighten your right leg, in on the right leg, bend your left leg, grab the ankle and put it next to the left buttocks. Again, if you feel tension on the knee, just sit on something a little bit higher. It will release the pressure on the knee ligament. External shoulder goes down, tilt your hip forward, then round your spine and go all the way in. Stay there. Relax your belly and bend your jaw. And really slowly come back up. Bend both knees. Widen your feet just a little bit. Flex your right foot and grab your right foot. Putting back. And straighten your right leg at your maximum. The maximum can be also with your knees bent. It's not a problem. So find a compromise where you can feel that your body is working, but the breath is still relaxed. Once found this compromise, then just a tiny bit more back and lift your left tibia. Lift the tibia, left one. Yes, okay. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back, down, and change side. So flex your left foot, grab the left foot with both hands, push with your right foot to lean back, and straighten your left leg. To your maximum. Always listen to the messages of your body. There. Find balance and lift the right tibia. Keep the right tibia parallel to the ground. Breathe calmly. Even if it feels impossible, it is possible. I'm doing it, and you're doing it. It is doable. And now, go back down. Widen your feet a little bit more. Flex both feet. Grab the outer side of your feet, walk back. Find balance. And stretch your legs. Extend shoulders down, stay there. Yes, beautiful. Stay there. And try and relax your mind. That is, you are working, but it's not the end of the world. So relax your breath first. And observe that when your breath is relaxed, also your mind can relax. Okay. Back down, cross your legs, lean forward. Tabletop position. Keep the hands down on the ground, right under the shoulders, roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. Tap your toes under. Inhale. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest towards your toes. Keep the shoulders wide. And relax, go down. Now we're gonna do exactly the same thing, so Adho Mukha Svanasana. But I want you to focus on your hips. I want you to tilt your hip forward, like you want to move your coccyx up to the sky. So doing so, you're gonna feel a deeper stretch on your legs. You don't need to keep your heels down on the ground. This is not the priority. You can also keep your knees gently bent. The priority is to keep your hips tilted forward. You can also lift your heels higher. So find the variation. I'm going to show you the different variation. So you can lift your hips forward, up. You can push your chest a little bit more toward the toes. The idea is to keep your hips tilted forward. So no need to keep your heels down. Just focus on your hips. We're gonna do it for 3 breaths. So inhale. With exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. And focus straight away on your hips. Tilt your hip forward. You're gonna feel a deeper stretch on the back of the legs. You can even keep your knees a little bit bent. It's not a problem. But keep on tilting your hips forward. And down. Good on your elbows. Keeping the elbows a little bit closer than your shoulders. Walk a little bit forward with your knees. Not too much. Just a tiny bit forward. Keep your feet wide as the mat. Push with your heels. With your elbows against the ground. Inhale. And with exhalation, lift your hips. Even there, tilt your hip forward. If needed, you can keep your knees gently bent. Focus on the hips. Is the hips working? Stay there. And down. Normal tabletop position. The hands down on the ground. Inhale. With exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana, and again, tilt your hip forward. Focus on the tilting of the hips. And bend gently your knees. Bend it, yes. And tilt your hip even more. Okay. Now walk back with your hands. Keep your legs straight. Lean forward just a tiny bit so the weight of your body will be on the ball of the feet and on your toes. Relax the upper part of your body. 3 breaths. Bend your knees and slowly come back up. Hands on the waist. Bend your knees. Create circles with your hips on the spine. Look on one side. And on the other side. Walk forward with your right foot. Keep your legs straight. Keep the 2 feet pointing forward. Tilt your hip forward. Push with your big toes down. Now twist your torso to the right. Put your left hand inside of your right knee. Roll the right arm upward and move the hand to the left. The opposite, Ellie. The right leg forward. Okay, yes. And then you twist. Yes. Okay. And come back. Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Push your big toes down. Tilt your hip forward. Now, right hand outside of your left leg. Push with the hand against the leg so you will help you twist. Lift the left arm up. Move the left hand to the right. Keep the big toes down. It will help you for the stability. Come back up. Widen your legs a little bit higher, wider than your shoulders. Hands on the waist, bend your knees, create circles with the hips on the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Now, lean on the right leg. Lift the left leg and grab the outer side of your left hand with your left foot with your left hand. Keeping the arm inside your knee. Okay. Now, open the knee to the side. Then start straightening your leg. Can also be like this if you cannot just go all the way. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. You can always use something stable, a wall, a chair, table, to give you the stability. And change side. So lean on the left leg, lift the right leg, grab with your right hand the outer side of your right foot, keeping the arm inside the knee. Then start opening the knee to the side, and then straighten your leg. Stay there. And down. Right-in your feet. Hands on the waist. Keep the legs straight and create circles with your hips along the spine. Look on one side and on the other side. Still keeping your legs straight. Tilt your hip forward and go all the way down to the ground. Stay there. Bend your knees and go down. You can already take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana, but you're gonna do one small thing before entering Shavasana. The small thing is you lay down, you bring your knees to the chest, and you roll completely to the right. Completely. Still keeping the knees really close to the chest. Now, you keep your right hand outside of the left knee. Lift your left arm. Turn your head to look at your left hand and allow the left arm to move down behind you. Deep breaths. The end of the third breath. Come back to center. Bring your knees toward the chest and roll completely to the left. Still keeping the knees really close to the chest. Put your left hand inside of your right knee, lift your right arm up. Turn your head to look at your right hand and allow your right arm to move down behind you. Deep breaths. The end of the third. Come back to center. Put your right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee. Keep the knees and feet together. Create circles with your knees, both on one side and on the other side. Now you can enter Shavasana. So find a comfortable position for you in this moment. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, you can keep your knees bent, or you can put your calf muscles over a chair, or just use an bolster under your knees. If you don't feel any particular tension on the lumbar spine, you can straighten your legs and spread it completely. Roll the arms outward to keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. The lengthen your spine. Move the chin gently toward the base of the throat to deepen the stretch. And stay there. Surrender. Allow your body and mind to relax, to let go. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyah Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyah Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyah Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for 1 moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Keep thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Keep your arms and shoulder completely relaxed. Keep your face relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.